Hi, welcome back to the channel. This is Blitz 1944.
Yeah.
I'm here today with Little Blitz.
Hello.
And so today what we're doing is a requested video. Carpet YT, one of our subscribers, said could we do a video looking at real versus fake German belt buckles.
Yeah.
Now unfortunately we wouldn't have enough fakes obviously to show you what differences there are. So what we're going to do is show you lots of original ones, and so we're going to concentrate on one thing. This is my suggestion to you: if you're going to start collecting German belt buckles,
Yep.
I would concentrate on one thing. So at the moment we're just going to show you steel army here, steel buckles, aren't we?
Yes.
Whatever you want to start collecting, whether it's Kriegs, Marine, Luftwaffe, it doesn't matter. I would just collect a certain type of buckle first.
Yes.
But before you buy anything at all, do as much research as you can on originals. Look at as many originals as possible. There's lots online actually about buckles, so it's not too bad. Also, this is what I do. I will also go to the dealers that not only sell fakes, so obviously like people selling for reenactors and that. I'll go onto their sites and have a look at their what they call the top quality reproduction buckles.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some quite good JFS marked ones at the moment, but they might be alright from the front, but the back, when you turn it around, it just hasn't got the same details what the original would have.
Yeah.
So with buckles, we've got to remember these are German manufactured buckles. So even late war ones, they were still very crisp, weren't they?
Yeah.
When they were stamped into the metal, the eagle from the front and back was still very crisp. So anything that's not, I'd be very wary about, basically. Yeah. So I said, unfortunately, we can't do like every single one out there because obviously they're always making new repros all the time, aren't they? And they're getting better and better.
Yeah, and maybe, who knows, eventually they'll just look exactly
I don't know. I think, well, not quite, because obviously the German quality, you've got this quality control, haven't you? You know, and obviously they are very well made. Yeah. I mean, there's not quite enough money in belt buckles yet. Army ones. I'm going to be talking today about steel army ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go back to the beginning. So Alex, when did they first start using the steel buckles for the army?
So they started using them during 1940.
Yeah, so about 1940 they came out, and they took over for the aluminium ones, didn't they? Yeah. These are my favourite belt buckles to collect personally.
Yeah.
And I like them. Now, obviously, they range in value. Historical value, they're all the same. So every single belt buckle here, all original. So historical value to me, all the same. But in the collector's market, they will have different prices because obviously, so basically, if it's got a tab, it helps with the price, doesn't it? Yeah. If it's got a nice detail, definitions on the eagle, helps with the price. And obviously, the more paint it's got, helps with the price, basically. So if you can find one with all its definition and detail on it still, all its paint and a tab, that'll be the high end. Yeah.
Yes.
A price, but not for collector's value. Yeah. Or you get one that hasn't got any of that. No paint. Not very much definition left. No little leather tab. Then basically, yeah, it's a lower end price wise, but historically it's still good, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just have a quick look. So just have a look at some of the ones we've got here. These ones I know what the makers are. This one I couldn't work out what the maker was on this one.
Yeah.
But you can see from that a really nice definition on the eagle there. Oh, it's lost most of the paint. You can still see a bit of the paint just around the outside of the Gottmintons, can't you? Yeah. Nice green paint there still. And this is actually Alex's buckle, isn't it, Alex? Yeah. But really nice. Look at the eagle's head, and that's another thing as well. A lot of the fakes, the head looks more like a pigeon.
It does.
Or a chicken.
Yeah, it's like they've always like squished it.
Yeah, it's not right, is it?
Yeah.
And let's have a look now. Look, this is what I'm saying. Look how crisp that detail is on the back there. Yeah. And that's when you're looking at any original World War II German buckle. Always look at the detail. Yeah, and the quality.
Yeah, because it's always normally with the reproductions, they have. Like, very good ones have all very good detail at the front, but when you look at the back, it's not as much. It's
telling, isn't it?
Yeah, as originals.
So I'll just go through the ones we've got. So this one is made by B&N, and it's dated 1941. Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice amount of paint. Again, some little labels in the way. Really nice detail on the back of that one. Look at that.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah. Now, this is the most fake buckle, the JFS, because JFS were a big manufacturer. So you do find a lot of original JFS buckles on the market as well.
Yeah.
Not about lowest eagle's head on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks good amount of paint on it still.
Yeah. Nice detail at the back.
Yeah. Nice detail at the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so this is. I mean, we're just going to go through them all really. So this one is N&H.
Yeah.
It's dated 1940. Another thing to note as well, normally the tab obviously would be dated the same as the buckle. You might, I suppose there's a chance you could get one that a buckle's dated, let's say 1941 and the tab's 42, just because obviously it's right near the end of the year when they've done it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But normally, 99% of the time they'd both be dated the same. If they're not, be a little bit wary about it. Also, when you look at these tabs, you can see here, you can't see that's actually 1940 says a buckle, you can't really see it. But if you look at the stitching, so I'm hitting the camera, make sure that stitching looks original to the item. Yeah, because often, sometimes people, you know, if they've got a buckle without one on, you often find the tabs and people will start stitching the tabs. But you can tell by look at this one, look at the stitching. Yeah, it's difficult to fake that again. Yeah, to make it look old as the rest of the buckle. Does that make sense?
It looks really nice.
So this one here, what we got here, this one is MSS41.
Yeah.
It's a bit worn, this one, isn't it? A bit more worn. Yeah. But it's still got its leather tab, which is nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's actually got the paint.
yeah, often you'll find on the inside the paint's there still. It's just because they've been used during the war, you know. And obviously, you know, when you've got metal, you know, it's been painted, the paint would just rub off.
Yeah.
Again,
especially in combat.
I just didn't say who made this.
This
is just 1940 dated. I couldn't make out the maker again. Yep. Or sometimes perhaps it wasn't even marked. Sometimes they didn't mark the actual buckle. They just marked it on the tab. Yeah, and the tab's so worn I could only read 1940. Again, look at the detail on the back. Beautiful. Yeah.
Lovely.
I'll just show you. Actually, I've got a reproduction here. Yep. So this one I'm now going to show you is the back of a reproduction buckle. I mean, it's an obvious reproduction, but if you can see look at the details. Absolute rubbish, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, obviously, you do get a lot of high quality reproductions than this. This is like the cheapest reproduction you can get, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think you can see what I mean by the eagle's head there.
And as well, another thing that you'll actually find with reproductions is the you know, the little like pins or whatever they are at the back. They're very, very sharp.
Oh, they're those cheap ones. Yeah, they're not right. They're too thin, basically.
Yeah, too thin. Unlike the originals that are nice, thick and blunt, so you don't stab it into your hand.
Yeah. So this is the F&Co 42.
Yep.
So we've got lots of original paint. Has been rubbed quite a bit there on the eagle. There's nearly all its paint on the back.
Yeah.
Nice. See what Alex on about the pins held. So they're sort of like blunt, aren't they?
Yeah.
And like the fakes tend to be a bit too sharp, don't they?
Yeah. Just because when I try and put the reproductions on my belt, I have a chance of stabbing myself in the hand.
You do. So this is an H&K. Yeah.
Yeah. But I never really put it on myself, anyways.
Hold on, let's keep putting the tab in the way, don't I? Again, look at the definition on the back. Yeah. So hopefully, I say we'll just go through them all while we've got them out. Yeah. So you can have a look at some original buckles then. This one's got. I don't know if you can see it, but it's actually detailing quite nice on this. You see like all the chest feathers and that, can't you? Nice eagle's head on there. Yeah. And who made this? This is CTD, and it's 1940 something. I couldn't quite make out what the rest of it was. Hold on, let's move the tab. See these little tabs on here just for me, because sometimes these maker marks are so hard to read. I'll go upside down. That's good. No. Yeah, you have to spend a while with a magnifying glass. But again, if you see, look, lovely detail. Yeah.
Yep. Lovely.
They get this one's marked here, even though you can't see it on the camera.
Yep.
And last but not least is what we call the late war universal buckle. So this could be used by Army or Kriegsmarine.
Yeah.
This is a non-maker marked one. So a lot of these late war ones often they don't have a maker. Yeah.
Yep.
It's quite well worn, this one.
Yeah, but it's quite nice.
Hold on, let's see if I can.
Got the good detail at the back.
Yeah, I mean, even though it's gone rusty, you can still see the feather. It still would have had really great detail from the factory. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's just a quick this is so this is our steel buckles, isn't it, Alex? Yeah.
Yes.
And I hope So basically, let's just recap. So if you want to collect any type of German buckle, research is the main thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no easy way to this. I mean, I've been collecting these for 30 years, so you do tend to get a bit of an eye for an original, especially like the colour of the paint tends to stand out from fakes.
It does, yeah, because sometimes with like reproductions. Well, like the one I have is just silver.
Oh no,
Like,
we'll talk about quality reproductions, not that one.
Oh yeah, quality reproductions.
So you'll get like the new JFS ones, right? They'll try, but it's just not quite right, the colour, and also it's difficult to get that patina. And obviously, but the main thing is detail. It's really look at the detail of the eagles on the front and the back. Look at the pins, as Alex is saying. Look at the quality, the overall quality of the buckle, because even though like this one is a late war one, the quality is still good. Yeah. So I mean, that's the main thing I'd say here is really check out. I mean, and I wouldn't start like buying all different types. I'd concentrate on a type first and then move on to the next type.
But the easiest way, in my opinion, to find out if it is, but it might not be the easiest, but it might be.
Okay, good.
Depends if you know a lot about buckles, but just look at the detail at the back.
Yeah, I think even this actually goes with a lot of items, actually, with a lot of badges even as well.
Yeah.
It's often like infantry assault badges and all like, even the common ones. Often the fakes will be quite good at the front, but often the back, the pin assembly will always give it away as being a fake. Yeah. So you need to learn the front and back of any item base. That's what we're trying to get at. Yeah. But I think these are really nice to collect, these steel back bottles, and I'm not trying to put you off here because there's loads of originals out there still. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's lots of original. I mean, when we go to shows, there's loads of original steel belt buckles.
Yeah.
You're not everybody's cup of tea. You prefer the aluminium ones, don't you?
Yeah.
I like the steel ones.
I do like the steel ones though, just because I always like the tabs.
Well, I never really was into it. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm waffling again now, but I'd always collected just generally like German belts and buckles. Yeah. Whereas a friend of mine called Andy, he's the one that said, "Oh look, these are going up in value now." About a couple of years back now. 2 or 3 years back probably. And obviously these steel painted ones, and then he got one and showed it to me. I thought, oh yeah, I quite like that. So that sort of got me into collecting steel buckles. Does that make sense? I was sort of like, I hadn't collected these. I mean, I've had some of them for a while.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I now sort of concentrate on just collecting steel army ones. Yeah, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Do you actually have any aluminium?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do, don't you?
Yeah.
Let's not go into that.
No.
It's another.
Yeah, I mean, so we wanted to concentrate on just one thing today, which is obviously steel army ones. So, yeah, I mean, they're a great thing to collect, and also, I mean, they're quite easy to collect. They don't take a lot of room up, do they?
Yeah.
And they're a nice historical item, aren't they, from World War II?
Yeah.
So I hope there's been of some help, Carpet YT. I couldn't actually, as I said, because there's so many different variations of the reproductions these days. And sorry, 1 second. They've got the rats next door to us, and they're making noise again.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard that. As soon as I said 1 second, they stopped. Like what?
And now they're going again.
And now they're going again. All right, then. That will do for today, yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, yeah. It's 9:44. And before you go, please remember to subscribe because that really helps out, and like as well because that'll help.
Well, thank you very much then.
Bye.
Bye.